All right, back to open lines we go. First-time caller line, you are on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Walter, and I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, Walter.
I was just wondering, what's your opinion on dying in your dreams?
Dying in dreams?
Yes, dreaming that you die.
I have never had that dream, so I don't have an opinion. But I would say probably it's not good. On the other hand, if you've died in your dream and you've come back, that means that you don't die when you dream about dying, so that's good.
And the reason I'm saying is because I dream that I die, and I actually see the whole thing. I see myself getting killed. I see myself as knowing in the dream that I'm dead, and then I realize that I come back, that I am reborn again.
Well,
yeah, and
I think that's very unusual.
Yeah.
Usually I'm told by the dream experts, ha ha ha, like anybody's a real expert in dreams.
Exactly.
That you usually wake just before you die.
Oh no, not for me.
Not for you.
No.
You go the whole way, huh?
Oh yeah, I've dreamt literally that people have pointed guns at me, and I have felt the trigger.
I was going to ask you how you died. So you've been shot?
Yes, I get shot in the head.
Oh, that's a headshot is bad.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid. And the thing about it is that I used to be afraid of dying, and after I've had a couple of dreams, the fear's gone.
Sure. I mean, how many times can you go through it, right?
Well, that's all I wanted to know.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, and take care. That's right. How many times could you go through it without essentially finally losing your fear of it? Oh, my. You know, it's funny. After I've listened to the Reverend tonight, and I review, just earlier, my stances on NASA, and I'm pretty upset with NASA right now. I'm really upset with NASA, to tell you the truth. And my stance on the Chinese hacking. I mean, they started a cyber war. And my view was, and is, that we should kick their butts, that we have better hackers. And I know we do. And so so you see, having listened to the Reverend, I know that my views are probably either personally or nationally not what they ought to be. But I don't find that they have changed. East of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hello.
Good morning, Art.
Good morning.
This is Geology John from Hollywood, Florida, listening on News Radio 610 WIOD.
That's the way to do it.
Yes, sir. You remember that the one with the funny sound in his head? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da?
I do.
Okay. Do you get Scientific American magazine?
I do.
Well, look at the May issue, and you'll find a super article on supercavitation. Have you read it yet?
No, but as in cavitation, you mean like a submarine cavitating or a...
I'm not talking about the kind of cavitation from a screw that you want to avoid. Listen to this. The world's major navies are developing arsenals of innovative high-speed undersea weapons and vessels based on the phenomenon of supercavitation, which allows them to reduce hydrodynamic drag by traveling inside a self-generated bubble of water, vapor, and gas. The Russians have already deployed a rocket-powered supercavitating torpedo, the Shkval, which means squall in English,
yes,
that is said to travel 230 miles per hour.
Wow.
And when I read this,
wow,
I figured our Navy must be working on developments, and then I got to thinking, my God, if they lit off something like that and a submarine reached that kind of speeds, what kind of wake would it leave?
Indeed, sir.
What do you think?
I think it would leave some wake, indeed. You bet. But I don't think that that's what we're seeing in this weird whirlpool thing. You've really got to see this to believe it. I really mean it. You've got to see it. You go to my website, www.artbell.com. Take a look. It was shown on Channel 8 KFMB television in San Diego, down at Black's Beach, and I'm telling you right now, you've never... It was taken by a fellow named Mike Runyon, passenger in an open-air biplane on a sightseeing tour. And thank God he had a camcorder with him and caught this. I think that there is no explanation that I can conceive of that would explain this, no earthly explanation. I mean, you can actually see the action of the sea, which is no minor thing, occurring on the periphery of this incredible whirlpool. You're going to want to take a look at this. West of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hello.
Morning, Art.
Good morning, sir.
This is Ray. I'm calling from Ogden, Utah, north of Salt Lake, listening to you on News Radio KRNS out of Salt Lake.
All right.
I really enjoyed your guest tonight. That was a very thought-provoking situation he related to us.
It really was.
That was enjoyable.
The way he told it, there was something about the way he told it that made you know inside.
It was quite compelling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I know what a time travel fan you are, and I've listened to many of your time travel shows over the years, and I had a couple of things I wanted to throw at you that I thought you'd find interesting.
Fire away.
This came to me one morning after listening to one of your shows. If sometime in the future you happen to be a professional time traveler, say you did it for a living.
Sure.
Okay, and you worked for a certain agency, and this agency, of course, gave you certain assignments to be at certain places at certain times in the continuum.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Okay. Say you miscalculated something on your machine, and you reached a certain destination before an event took place that you were supposed to observe, and you say got there 2 days before.
Yes.
Would you be early or would you be late?
You'd be early.
Are you sure?
For the intended event, yes. Yeah, sure. You'd be early for the intended event. So you'd have to kill a couple of days. And maybe whatever people you were assigned to knock off to change history.
Exactly. Okay.
All right.
Here's one more I got for you.
Yes?
I'm rereading a book that I've read by the Dalai Lama, and, you know, it's a Buddhist tenet to try to be conscious in the present as much as you can, rather than thinking of the past or worrying of the future, okay?
Yes, sure.
And while I was reading that, this little conundrum jumped into my head. Ready? What I'm thinking of saying at this moment, I'm thinking of saying in the very near future, but now that I've said it, it's in the past. Okay, Art, have a good morning.
Yeah, you too, sir.
All right.
Take care. First time caller line, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Turn your radio off, please, number one. Yes, this is Art indeed.
Hi. I'm a short-time listener. I've been listening for about 3 months now.
Okay.
I'm David from Modesto.
Okay, David.
And I wanted to make a comment on the truth or trash thing.
Okay.
I really enjoy that a lot,
Oh,
and I was wondering if you could do that more often.
Well, I could. Do you have a really good truth or trash story?
Not at the moment.
Okay. I'll tell you what. When we finish the call, you start thinking. And remember, truth or trash stories can be either the truth or absolute baloney. And you've got a very innocent-sounding little voice. So you think up something really incredible, but you've got to make it sound really true. And next time you call, maybe I'll submit you to a jury, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.